Grrr. Okay. All right. Most feared part 3 is tomorrow. There's reduxes today. There's 2 limiteds today, but this video is about most feared. A fullback? Fullback? Fullback. A fullback. Let's take a look. If you're looking to build the best team in Madden, make sure you head over to MMOEXP.com to avoid the packs and save some racks. Use code CC for 5% off. Link is in the description below. Fastest coins, cheapest coins. Use code CC. We'll see you guys on the sticks. 5% off. Be great. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? It is the most feared preview. Partial preview. There's 2 more champions being revealed tonight and 2 more limiteds. And I'll talk about who I'm gonna guess who they could be. Sure, why not? Make sure you hit the like. Let's go over everything and let's have fun. Low elites, Rayshawn Jenkins. All right. Odeabushi. Okay. Jet Legend, by the way. Some gold cards. What? Nobody cares about the gold cards. What are we doing there? Mac Wilson. And I gotta say this, if you guys watch the stream, you guys watch RG. How proud am I of RG to see the name Mac Wilson and not talk about Big Macs? I mean, bravo, Ryan. You did great. Shocked. Would have put money on that one. Andrew Thomas. Okay. What else we got? Miles Gaskin. Carved the Falcons up last week. Fine. KZ, former Falcon. Fine. I mean, do we care about the low cards a little bit, I guess? Anthony Hitchens gets a card. Unusable. Sam Darnold gets a card. Also unusable. Max Williams. Pretty much unusable. Maybe a third tight end. AJ Klein. Also unusable. The low cards generally unusable. It's not a surprise. John Franklin Myers. I've literally never heard of this guy. But the card's actually not terrible. It's not terrible. Garrett Bowles. Fred will be happy. I always mention Fred whenever the Broncos get a card. Logan Thomas. I'd say budget usable tight end. Hassan Reddick. Okay. Cool. Devin Bush. Usable linebacker. At least for depth, right? At least for depth. So that's not a bad card at all. Keenan Allen. The 2 shocking parts about this card, you can disagree with me and be wrong. Higher speed than route running. It's crazy, right? Keenan Allen is an actual route, like one of the best route runners. And they didn't give him good route running. Interesting. David Montgomery. Maybe Zan will be happy about this card. Probably not. Matthew Judon. I feel like he kind of got a little screwed on this card. Dude is a monster. Why did he get an 87? I don't know. Jordan Poyer always seems to get cards. Sort of used. Maybe. Ryan Jensen will probably be the center of a lot of people's teams because he's going to be an NCAT. So it's fine. Josh Jacobs, probably going to make a lot of teams. 90 speed for Josh Jacobs. Very generous card. Everson Griffin, very usable card here. Very kind of like Joey Bosa last week. Very usable. I like this card actually. That's a nice card. Then we got Logan Ryan, and RG mentioned the good thing about this card is he gets secondary of corner and strong safety, so that is useful. It's actually useful. Not the best card, but fine. Preston Smith, not as good as Logan Ryan, or what's his name? Everson Griffin. Sorry, why would I say Logan Ryan? They're not even the same guy. And then here's where things went south. Our first champion is Kyle Juszczyk, or I'm sure Scum was gonna yell jacuzzi forever about it. So let's talk about this just quickly. Fullbacks do need cards too. Totally agree. I totally agree with that. But last week you revealed Gronk Randy Moss on offense. And this week we got Jacuzzi. This feels like a misstep. A pretty big misstep, honestly. He could have filled into the 90 overall role pretty well. Found another place for him somewhere else. I don't know. Just as a master in a giant promo, a fullback should never, ever be a thing. And I can do that because I'm from Winnipeg, so it's okay. Don't get mad. Is he a good fullback? Sure. Can you put him on a delay fade? I guess so. And then we got Aaron Donald. Okay, and Donald's a good card. Donald's obviously a good card. We'll talk about this Aaron Donald. I mean, he's a good card. He's a good card, right? We expected Aaron Donald. We got Aaron Donald. Okay, cool. They also have 2 other limiteds coming out this week on Sunday. And a bunch of most feared card art for some other cards coming out on Sunday as well. Michael Vick, Charles Woodson, Ronnie Lott, Cam Chancellor. Kind of like the old school card arts. Cool idea. I like it. So for our other guys, I still think like they're gonna hit us pretty hard here. I feel like one of the other cards we're gonna get is still Jair. The reason is he makes a lot of sense. Obviously he's due for an upgrade. And he would be a stellar card. Stellar card. He would be really, really good. Probably the fastest corner in the game at that point too. Maybe they hit us really hard with a Night Train or a Dion instead. Expect a corner in the other champion slot tonight. And expect quarterback in the other slot. And a lot of people obviously guessing Andrew Luck. So we'll just go with that, right? We'll just go with that. Now, when it comes to the limiteds, since we're getting more limiteds on Sunday, this sort of like throws us up in the air, right? The limiteds have been guys who had most feared cards in the past. So if we have 4 potential limiteds here, I'm going to go with Khalil Mack and Brian Dawkins on defense. Makes a lot of sense. Offensively, I feel like they will give us a quarterback. And I went through a lot of most feareds, and it basically says it should be Russell Wilson, right? But for the other one, I hadn't even thought of it. There's so many people it could be. Crazy, but it has to be someone who was in most feared previously. Assume a high card, and there has been like 100 people it could be, really. So who knows where they're really going to go there, since it's like an extra slot. Do they go receiver or running back? I guess they could go lineman as well, but I would imagine skill position, right? Skill position makes a lot of sense. Someone who's already in the game, since they're not going to give them a new power up. Last time they did that, there was a problem because the power up cost hundreds of thousands of coins for limited. Just doesn't make sense. So it could really be anyone at that point who has previously had a card. And again, since we've had so many running backs this week, it feels like we're probably going to get like a running back legend as well. I'm going to guess it's going to be a receiver. A really big card would be Terry McLaurin, but you could also get I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a card, right? Pretty sure he doesn't have a card after this. He does. Oh, we got that card. I was like, it's got to be Tyler Lockett then, right? No. What an idiot. But I'm just feeling receiver. I'm feeling receiver. Scary Terry does make a lot of sense. He had that monster card last year, which we all absolutely loved. You would have made DK, but DK didn't get a card last year. He was only in it for a year. Ridley's already been there. Michael Thomas technically could. He did get a most feared cauldron card or something before. But Hopkins would probably be the other guy that would slot into that role. So we might get a D-Hop on Sunday or tomorrow. So just a couple thoughts in there. I don't love the fullback, obviously. I think the Aaron Donald is a good card. Let's see if his price is impacted. Aaron Donald's price shouldn't be highly impacted by this, since he's not a skill position. You don't really need to power up Aaron Donald. Let's be honest. Right? Let's be honest. Like, do we need to power up Aaron Donald? Really? Not really. His price went up a bit. It was like 110. He's up to 160. The card's not going to be all that different, right? He doesn't hit ability difference or anything like that. The only thing you would get it for is to get him to 90 finesse move, which again would be nice. But you could use a strategy card if you really want to or something on that. Just if I get Donald, I'm not powering him up probably, unless his 88 hits back to under 100k. But again, there's redexes and all that. We'll cover that in a later video. Tonight, good football game tonight too. Packers Cardinals. Very excited to watch that. There's house rules with tug of war, and apparently if you're on next gen, you're gonna fumble every play, and it takes 50 wins. I feel it most feared part 3 should have been part 2, because this feels like a little bit of an L, a little bit of a downgrade from the second part, doesn't it? Like, it does. It does. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. We'll still be excited. I'm excited to see who the other guys are, because again, if it isn't Andrew Luck or some of these guys like are gonna be pretty good. I think we will get 4 really good cards tomorrow plus Donald, so that's W. But the one fullback, it really it brings it down. It brings it down in my heart. Either way, love you guys. Be great. I'm out. Peace.